Good morning, everyone. I'm recording this one because I am up early and getting ready for a event today to talk about skincare and just self-care and stuff. So I'm just going to talk to you this morning as I get ready. I call these Get Ready with Stacy. And you can ask comments or not ask comments, ask questions. You can reach out to me and ask me any questions about the products that I'm using. But the main thing is, you guys, self-care is huge, okay? And especially for as you age, self-care is even more important, right? We're resilient, we bounce back when we are younger. But at the age of 17, we literally start aging, okay? And so it is important. And we're living longer, okay? We're living longer. And so you want to make sure that you are being able to be resilient longer, active longer, income longer, right? All of those things. And so I have been doing Mary Kay I'll just do this because you might be watching this on the replay. November 7th, 2004. is when I started Mary Kay. And the funny part about it, you guys, is I only joined to help my girlfriend win her car and help her in her business. But I said to her, I am not going to do this Mary Kay thing. There's no way I'm going to do facials. There's no way I'm going to do classes. And here I am, whatever today's date that I'm recording this, right? 20 some years later, and I'm still doing it, okay? It's because I found a purpose of why I am doing this. Not for me, for my customers, for anybody who is looking for beauty solutions, right? Beauty needs, learning how can I have this, or how can I get less lines, or how can I be more hydrated, or, the biggest thing that I hear now is aging spots, sunspots, and roughness on their skin, or like their turkey neck, right? They want to look as youthful as possible without any cosmetic surgeries or needles or anything like that. And I think that's why I'm even more passionate about it, because we have some great products that are really going to help you. And here's the thing. If for some chance we don't have a product that you're looking for on something like this or that, I can guide you, and I can tell you, where to go, for that. And there's just so many, there's plenty in here. Always, when you think you're out of a product, you still probably have 2 weeks left. That's what I always tell everybody. So what this is one of my favorite products, okay? It's kind of like, everybody knows the word Botox, right? And so what Botox does is it relaxes your expression lines, okay? So you look younger, your skin is tighter. And so our dynamic wrinkle limiter, that's what this does, is it relaxes your lines. Like, I literally have no lines on the side. No lines. Where I had quite a few before. Still have some on my forehead, right? But I also am not 21, and there's even some people that are 21 that still have lines on their forehead. But doing a regimen a little bit in the morning and a little bit at night, you guys, makes a huge difference, okay? And especially morning and night. So if you're good at morning or good at night, that's a start, right? That's a start. But when you are good and you're doing it morning and night, you're going to get double the results, right? Just like if you exercise 1 time a week versus exercising 3 to 5 times a week, you're going to get better results, okay? And so there are some products that are just for during the day. There are some products that are just for night. There are some products that are for morning and night. And so that's where we call it like a skincare routine, or we call it a beauty routine. And so we have this amazing app. It's called a Skin Analyzer app. You just go to your app store, no matter what your phone is, type in Mary Kay, and you'll see all these apps that come down. There's a Mirror Me app where you can literally do looks. You can try on color without trying on color, try on a foundation without trying on a foundation. The technology that we have now is just absolutely amazing. So for the people that are busy or not local to either a beauty consultant or their beauty consultant, you still can get all the things that you need. Yes, I have been trying to get my eyebrows done for 2 weeks, but it is back to school and a lot of people need my services. And so, you know what? It's not about me. And so I'm going to help those people. And if it gets bad enough, now I do have a wedding coming up, so I will make sure that it is done before I fly back to my home state and go to my nephew's wedding. Like, we always find time, right? It just, if it's not important on that day and it doesn't define who I am if my eyebrow is not perfect, right? Because really what you guys are doing with a skincare regimen or color or anything, you're enhancing the beauty that God has already given you. Okay, so you're just enhancing the beauty. Just like a hairstyle, it's going to enhance the way that you look, whether it's short, long, curly, straight, right? That's going to change. Okay, so now what I want to talk about real quick while I'm finishing up here is the Mary Kay opportunity. Because I would never have looked at this opportunity. It's makeup, it's women, it's bougie, and it's not any of that, right? But that's what I thought. And I'm a tomboy, and so like tomboys don't do this. Well, now that I know that it's self-care and it makes me feel good, that's why I do it. And that's why I am passionate enough about getting so many other people or whoever I can get in front of, talk to them about the self-care, talk about how you can enhance. If you got 5 minutes, I can show you 5 minutes. If you got 15 minutes, I can show you 15 minutes. If you want a wedding look, I can show you a wedding look. So there's just so many different things that I can help you with over the 20 plus years that I have been building my business. And I'm looking for others to build with me. And so you may be a beauty influencer yourself. You may be wondering how you could be a beauty influencer. And I would love to talk to you about it. Or I would love to send you a video so you can kind of watch it on your own time. Or I would love to invite you to one of our virtual events on Thursday evenings. We always do a marketing. I call it Peek into Pink. And we talk about the Mary Kay opportunity. And each week we touch on different things just because there's so many ways that you can work a Mary Kay business. And there's so many different reasons of why people, like, why did you get your job, right? And why did you get the job that you have? It may be because you love people. It may be because you need the extra income. It may be because it's flexible and it gives you that flexibility and freedom to work around your family and your faith. It may be, well, I want to do Chick-fil-A because they don't work on Sundays and they're a faith family business, okay? So I'm going to tell you a little bit about what Mary Kay is and what Mary Kay isn't. Sorry, my eyes just don't see some of the numbers and stuff, and I'm in between shades right now, and so I need to make sure I am not looking scary while I'm talking to you. Okay, so the 6 qualities that we are looking for, or that I'm looking for in a Mary Kay beauty consultant, is somebody that wants more. Okay, now that's a loaded question, right? Or a loaded statement. More girlfriend time, more money, more self-growth, more time with friends, a community, things to do, places to do things with other women, right? Be around other like-minded people. Be independent. Save for something. Pay off something. I think I've done every single one of those. I've paid off things. I've saved for things. My biggest thing that I had saved for and worked extra in my Mary Kay business was when my daughter got married. Because when I got married, it was just a little bit less than when my daughter got married. And so I'm like, oh, where am I going to come up with this extra, right? And so thank goodness, even though I do Mary Kay full time, I could have like a little side hustle, I guess is what I would call it, for people that are looking for extra income, but maybe not a full-time job or full-time career. Maybe you want to work from home. Maybe you want to have some adult time, right? I remember when my kids were little, I was like, okay, I love my kids, but I need to get some adult time here or I'm going to crack. So it allows you to work around your things that are important to you. So what is important to me is faith and family. And that's actually the Mary Kay motto: faith first, family second, and career third. But I always tell people, don't make it 33rd, right? Don't use it as an excuse, use it as a reason. And my family is different because of the Mary Kay opportunity, because they've watched me get yeses, they've watched me get nos, they've watched people show up, they've watched people ghost me. I think that's the word that you use. And so it's just, I love that I get to build myself and set an example for my children, my family, and my large family, like my siblings and my nieces and nephews. And so I would love to talk to you about the marketing opportunity of Mary Kay, because we have the opportunity to make 50% of what we sell. And then when you add people to your team, there's like 6 different ways that you can make your money in Mary Kay. So I'd love to talk to you about that. What we are not is we are not an MLM, which is multi-level marketing. We are dual marketing, which means it comes from Mary Kay to us, the beauty consultant, and from us, the beauty consultant, to the consumer. Okay, it's not like we have to do this and get this person here and do that and sign all these people up here and there. That's the MLM, or the pyramid schemes is what they used to call them back in the day. There's a huge difference, and there's so many misconceptions on that any questions, like I always ask and invite people to ask questions, and I always will say, well, what excites you about this? And then what hesitate? Why would you hesitate on this? And I ask them on a scale from 1 to 10, which 1 means you'd rather eat dirt than start a Mary Kay business, and 10 means, hey, I'm ready to give it a go. And then we kind of work with the numbers that's in between and see if we can figure out why, or if this would be a good fit for you. And it's not a good fit for everybody, right? If you have to have a task every day and you need to wake up every day and go to work, and you're not motivated enough to go to work for yourself, then it might not work. Or, I'm sorry, it probably is not going to work. But I love the freedom and flexibility that it allows me, that if my daughter calls in or my grandkids call in, if I'm not on the phone or I'm not in an immediate appointment in something, I can stop and take that in the moment, right? They don't have to wait till 6 at night, or if something's happening, I get to be a part of that. And so I am looking for 5 women this month. And even if you're watching this, not this month, and it could be the next year, I am looking for 5 women this month. I love to work with 5 women a month to help them get started, help them build and create what they would love to create. One of the perks of being a Mary Kay Beauty consultant is you get your products at 50% off. Now that's a perk right there in itself, right? So some people will start a Mary Kay business to get the discount, and then what happens is it turns into this amazing, small but mighty business. And it ends up replacing their income that they're currently making. And so then they're like, you know, for some people that want to retire but just don't have the extra money, you could retire and do this as your extra income that you're supplementing. Like when my husband retires and I retire, I still won't retire from being a beauty consultant in Mary Kay, because our products, it's a residual income business, right? So all this stuff that I'm putting on, guess what? It's going to be washed down the drain tonight, and I'm going to need more. And so my reorder business is what would be my retirement. But if you need an extra $500 this month, you can work your business extra. At a lot of places, you can't go to your boss and say, okay, I need extra $500 this month, or I'm going on vacation and it's going to cost $2,000. So I need to work extra this month and next month, and then I'm going to take off 2 weeks, right? That's just not normally heard of. And so that is another perk of working for yourself, okay? So like I said, I would love to speak with you on this, and to get your opinion, okay? Because I would say 9 out of 10 people that I talk to about the Mary Kay opportunity, when I ask them at the end, I'm like, so what did you learn today that you didn't know? And even some of my customers that have been customers with me for 20 years, and I've talked to about the Mary Kay opportunity, or they've learned that, they always learn something new, okay? And we can FaceTime, we can Zoom, we can meet in person, however you want to do it. I'll even buy you a cup of coffee. And every person that I do a marketing talk with, or an interview, or peek into pink, whatever you want to call it, they go into my drawing for $100 worth of Mary Kay product. And it's just a little thank you for giving me your opinion on the Mary Kay opportunity, and you're helping me build my skill and practice as I am talking to people about the opportunity. Now, you will see that I have something on my nose. It happens every day. It's okay, because we have these awesome things called Q-tips, and it helps me get rid of it. So what you do is, I'm going to give you a little hack here. What you do is you just let it dry. And yes, I am actually putting my eyeliner into my brows to give it a little bit different effect. You let it dry, and then you're going to take a Q-tip and just whoop, twirl it off. And then I don't have to redo my makeup all over again. Best mascara ever. It's our Lash Intensity Mascara. And it has vitamin E in it, and so it really helps condition your lashes. So, think about, if you love makeup and you love beauty, like I'm getting ready for the day, right? I'm just getting ready for the day with you, and the only difference is I'm recording it and giving you information. And by doing this, I am going to make income, because somebody's going to see how I did something, or how I talked about a product, or they're going to ask about the opportunity, or I'm going to teach them something. And then when they do need something, they're going to reach out to me and ask me about a product and see if we have it. And I know that there's a lot of people, like the majority, don't go to the stores anymore. They buy online. They get on social media. They get on people's YouTube channels. Yes, I have a YouTube channel. Beauty by Stacy Walter, Beauty by Stacy Walter is my YouTube channel. And I think it says Beauty Solutions. And so if you go to that, I have a link tree, or you can even ask me for my link tree. Reach out to me and ask me for my link tree. And it's all the ways that you can connect with me. It'll take you to my website. Everything in Mary Kay is 100% customer satisfaction guaranteed. And so if I talk about a product or I recommend a product to you and you purchase it and it's not a fit for you, then you have the opportunity to give it back and get your money back, or we will find the right product for you. You have 1 year to be able to give it back like that. Okay, so I think, my lips. But it's hard to do my lips and talk to you at the same time. So I'm just going to be quiet for a minute. Self-confidence. That's another thing that this business does. Builds your character, builds your worth. Never before would I have done a video with no makeup on, right? So I'm just putting on enough to enhance my beauty. It's not like I was like, woo. Now for a wedding, yes, or I'm going out or something, yes, I'm going to do more. But for just like my daily job, I am literally just getting ready. And I don't have a Q-tip, so I'm so glad I did my phone this morning because then I can take you with me. So I'm going to grab, I'm going to grab a little Q-tip here, and I'm going to show you how so you can see how I have my little setup. So it's just a cute little setup. You know, some people have tons of things, but you're basically, I'm going to just take this right here, take the Q-tip, and wipe it right off and pull a little bit. Boom, and we're done. Okay, so thanks for getting ready with me, and I'm here for any beauty needs that you have, any gifts that you need. I do amazing gift ideas, you know, for you. Somebody may need a gift. It may be a hand sanitizer for, you know, we're back in school right now. So you could give a teacher hand sanitizer. You could give them a hand cream. You could give them a lip balm. You could give them a lip gloss, like something, like I would be able to ask you a couple of questions and I would be able to recommend what you would want to give them for a gift. So everybody have a super great day, and let's connect.